Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a longer term market analysis update on EGLD. I'll cover some very important moving averages, some key horizontal support and resistance levels to watch for, as well as the Bitcoin ratio, which I think is very important to be looking at, and in general my outlook going into, say, the next few months. So I hope you guys do enjoy the content and the analysis. Please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also consider checking out our sponsors and partners over at ftx.us. They are a great exchange where you can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency. And if you sign up with my link in the description below or through my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO, you can get a 5% discount on exchange fees. All right, so I'm going to start off here on the daily with EGLD. And I've got this moving average pulled up. This is the 100-day moving average, the line in yellow. And notice how in the short term, this is actually the level that we've rejected off of. So you can see we came right up to this level back here earlier on in August. This is the level we reject at around $68. And this has previously been a pretty significant level of resistance. You can see we had one rejection right here in December following the breakdown below this level. You can see another rejection right here later on in December. And then we had a failed breakout above this level back here in March as well as April. So notice how we came back above this moving average, and then on a retest of support, we were unable to flip it into support. We fell right back below it, and then we had yet another rejection right here in April. Okay, so this is a very important level that you should be watching out for. And one of the things that we want to do is start to reclaim this and then retest it as support. And that's going to be a very key sign is if we're actually going to be retesting it as support. Because again, if we're just breaking back above this and then failing to actually hold it, then it could ultimately just be a failed breakout. So one of the things that we should consider with this is, again, it is averaging the last 100 days of closing prices. And if we were to say take a measured move of 100 days ago, you can see we're closing prices around $110. So this will continuously move down. And it's just a general gauge of a longer term trend. When we're below this, again, it's showing you that the price is in a declining phase. And one of the things we want to do to sort of diminish that bear market phase is getting back above this and then reclaiming it. All right, so now let's talk about some key horizontal support and resistance levels. And I'm going to be looking at this horizontal level around $66 to $68. So let's just drag this over here, and you can see that this level provided some pretty extreme support. We actually had 3 bounces off of this level back earlier on in 2021, one test here in May, one in June, and then another here in July. And this was the area that we had more or less a triple bottom off of, and then we went back to form new all-time highs. And then you can see we also had two tests of support right here, one in May of this year and then one in June. So this is the level that I'm looking at. You can see we actually rejected off of both this level and the 100-day moving average as sort of confluent resistance. And again, this is the level that I'm looking for in terms of, can we reclaim this and then start forming some higher lows and higher highs and then forming a new longer term uptrend. So this is a very important level I'm watching out for. And if we can reclaim this, I think that'll do a long way into diminishing the bear market case. Not completely abandoning the bear market case, but really shifting the probability into the favor of the bulls. So now I want to switch over here to the EGLD Bitcoin chart, which I think is very important to look at, basically showing us which asset is outperforming which asset. It does a great job at showing you the opportunity costs associated with sort of investing in altcoins. And one of the things I like to talk about is how, if you have an altcoin that isn't outperforming Bitcoin, given how Bitcoin is much less risky, more time proven and tested by the market, it would make more sense to just rather invest in Bitcoin if your altcoin is underperforming. Now you can see that EGLD has been underperforming Bitcoin for the past 9 months, but this is a natural result of a bear market. You can see how risk is sort of, associated with the upside during the bull market where you get those higher returns, but again, to the downside, you do have a higher beta taking on steeper declines. So in general, I'm looking at this level here around 200,000 Satoshis. And this is the level where I would logically expect some sort of reversal. You can actually see we had a retest of this level back here in June. So that is pretty promising. But again, I just want to look at this level as longer term support and resistance. This is a monthly chart, so we are definitely going to be looking out several months ahead here with this chart. This being a longer term macro level of resistance back here in July. The summer of 2020, this is where we turned around. We had a pretty steep rejection, and then we had 4 monthly candles of red action, following this level, okay? And then you can see we actually came back above this, retested it, and then flipped it into support back here in July of 2021. So about a year difference between flipping this from resistance into support. So you can see we have had a retest of that level. If we're coming back down to this level once again, look to see if we can hold the candle closes above this level. This is on a monthly, so definitely something that you should be watching in, say, the next few months, and looking out for, say, the next monthly close coming here in about a week or so. But some of the longer term levels I'm looking at here overall, I hope you guys enjoy the content and the analysis. Once again, check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.